Hi Leo, this is Tracy from Northeast Tarot and welcome to your December 2019 monthly tarot forecast. This is for Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs, and Venus as well. Okay, so there is, wow, the Moon. Interesting. We have the Moon here, so listen to your intuition, Leo. Maybe not all is known when it comes to a particular matter, so know that. Maybe there are some things that are still in the dark, so needing to listen to your intuition. I'm not done shuffling, so we will see if the Moon does come back out. Leo, December 2019, what does Leo need to know? So yeah, the cards are, just popping out. So some of you Leos maybe needing to ground your energy. Maybe you're dealing with some unknowns with that Moon energy. It's a tricky energy. Leo, 2019 December. Yeah. All right, so we have the Six of Pentacles with the Six of Wands. So sixes are very good. For some of you, there's gifts. You're receiving something here in December. There's gifts. There's maybe money coming in, recognition coming to you, Leo. So very nice. Again, I'm not done with shuffling here just yet, Leo. These cards, I feel like they don't want to shuffle. So I think that some of you Leos, you're feeling a little maybe stressed out with a particular matter. Not all is known. You're maybe in the dark. We had the Moon flip out here. So we have the Queen of Swords with the Lovers card. Some of you Leos are dealing with a Gemini. There's a Gemini energy. There could be some unknowns, some secrets with a Gemini. Maybe some of you have to make a decision. For some of you Leo females, this might be your energy. You might be faced with a decision, or if you were waiting on receiving a decision, Leo, that could be coming in because we just seen those sixes. Leo, December 2019. Could be with a financial matter, could be with a loan, but it doesn't have to be. All right. Wow, Two of Pentacles. Maybe some of you have been juggling financially, or just juggling. Maybe you have a lot going on, trying to balance everything. All right. But again, some of you Leos, you have a decision to make. Interesting. Okay. All right, so the overall energy for you guys for the month of December, Leo, we have the Fool. All right, let's see here. So maybe some of you Leos are moving down a new path here with the Fool, trying something new. It might require a risk or a leap of faith. We've seen the Lovers card. We've seen the Two of Pentacles. Some of you Leos are faced with having to make a decision here. Maybe some of you are putting yourself out there in some way, trying something new, taking a risk with the Fool energy. Underneath the Fool, we have the Hermit. Okay, so that's interesting. We have the Eight of Pentacles there. For some of you, maybe a Virgo is significant. If you've been single for a while, Leo, maybe you have a love interest around you. We just seen the Lovers card with the Queen of Swords. And so maybe some of you Leos, you've been hurt in love. You might have been single with the Hermit energy, but now some of you could be taking a risk and you might be putting your heart out there with the Fool. Some of you maybe are going to be investing in a new relationship. Let me go ahead and put down the second layer here, Leo, and this is really clarifying these energies that you have coming up here in December. Leo, looking at the month of December 2019 for Leo. All right, and here at the bottom of this deck, Leo, we have the Ace of Cups. Yeah, I'm definitely reading for some Leo females. It can be males as well, where you've been maybe hermiting yourself away. Maybe you've been single for a while. There's an opportunity for love here for some of you Leos with the Ace of Cups. Yeah, definitely you're thinking about a relationship. For some of you, you have an opportunity to maybe move forward in a new direction and get into a relationship for some of you. We have the Hermit. I just want to take a look at this. We have the Eight of Pentacles here, the Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands, we have Judgment. Wow, okay. So, for other Leos, this could be a new job with the Fool here. Maybe some of you are landing a new job, or if you applied for a position in the past with Judgment, yeah, maybe some of you even left a job. You could have left a job with the Hermit. You might have been out of work. Some of you could be going back to an old job. Something from the past is significant here. Some of you are learning something about a job here in December. Some of you Leos, maybe you're deciding to go back to school. You're trying something new with the Fool energy. Here we have the Magician with the Four of Swords. So yeah, I'm definitely reading for some Leos where maybe you were out of work. Maybe you're going to be taking a class or taking some classes. You could be learning something new. With the Magician, you do have everything you need when it comes to moving forward down this new path with the Fool and the Magician. This is a wonderful combination. It's a creative energy here that you're working with right at the start. This is you manifesting, getting creative, being resourceful, learning, maybe doing some research here. Yeah, this is on the job front. If you don't work for a living, this could be with a project. Some of you, I do feel like you are getting into a relationship. Now, maybe you're getting into a relationship with a Virgo, with a Gemini. For some of you. The challenge is, though, for some of you, maybe you need a break. Maybe you need a break with the Four of Swords. Maybe you need to sleep on this. Don't move forward foolishly. You want to make sure that, this is what's right for you. For some of you, you might need to sleep on it. Others, this is a challenge here because maybe you're working a lot, you have a lot going on, and maybe you're lacking in the sleep department. So maybe here at some point, Leo, if you feel the need to take a break, some of you could be going from, one job to another job. Maybe what's needed is some alone time. at some point, I mean, we do have Christmas coming up, Leo. We do have the holidays. So at some point, maybe needing to take a break. We do have the not the Four of Swords, the Page of Swords crossed by the Ace of Swords. So we have some swords here. So if you're in your head a lot, Leo, you're overthinking things, maybe this is what's needed is calming your mind, maybe needing to spend some time alone, calming your thoughts here. The Page of Swords, he for me can be someone who's a little bit of like a worrier. He worries a lot. He overthinks. He can be someone who's very fearful. You might be waiting on a message, waiting on some sort of news in regards to you being able to create and manifest and move forward down a new path. Some of you are waiting on a message in regards to this. It's coming in. It could be delayed right at the start of the month, but it's coming. Ace of Swords is a card of victory. And for me, the Ace of Swords represents victory after dealing with some challenges. It's you overcoming those challenges, those obstacles here. And so we do have good news coming in for you, but the challenge for some of you is you'll have to be patient. You are moving down a new path here. Maybe what's needed at the start of the month is getting creative, using those resources that you have available to you already, Leo, right at the start of the month. But we have some repeat cards here. We have the Magician and the Ten of Pentacles here at your foundation. So I feel like this is what you're manifesting, Leo. This is what you're manifesting. We also have some tens here in this spread. So I am reading for some Leos. A cycle is completing. Some of you hold a lot of wisdom, a lot of knowledge. You have a lot of skills, a lot of talents. You've already experienced a lot in your life, I feel. And you're taking that wisdom and you're putting it into something new. So you could be actually, with the Hermit here, for some of you, what I feel like with the Hermit and the Eight of Pentacles is maybe, if you took a class or, if you were in school, 15, 20 years ago, whatever it is, you could be like refreshing your memory for some of you, taking a class or reading some books here, and just kind of studying or like refreshing maybe things that you already know. You could just be taking like a refresher course or rereading certain things, but I feel like you already know quite a bit. You're already very experienced here, and I feel like you're investing in something new here. You're taking what it is that you've already learned and you're putting it into like a new project for some of you. You could be going back to an old job, definitely getting that for some Leos. We've seen Judgment at the bottom of the deck, and we have Judgment again here. So we do have the Five of Cups here, and this is in the recent past with Judgment, but Judgment is a major arcana, and it's a very powerful energy. Now, for those of you that there was like a legal matter, there could have been a loss of some kind with the Five of Cups, you grieving something. If something happened a long time ago, maybe it's been a process for you. For those of you that you were grieving or something hurt you, Leo. For some of you, you're finally maybe letting go of the past. In the recent past, you could have finally gotten over something. It's connected to the past, something that was heavy on your heart. For some of you, that's what this is. For other Leos, if something didn't work out, this is you feeling inspired here. Maybe hearing the call, knowing it was time to make a change. Something didn't work out or you were disappointed in some way, And now here we see you manifesting. We have the Ace of Cups. We have the Fool. This is you making some changes. Something was getting you down. Something hurt you. Something was disappointing for you, Leo. With Judgment, hearing the call, knowing it was time for you to make some changes, to put the past behind you, making a very important life decision here in the recent past. And crowning you, we have the Ten of Cups with the Queen of Rods. So coming up very much in your element. You do have some swords here. But we see you incredibly passionate. We have the Magician twice. Incredibly passionate, for some of you, confident, sure of yourself and your abilities. Very, very creative, ready to manifest, ready to move forward down this new path. What's needed is maybe taking a break for some of you, with that Ace of Cups and the Four of Swords, needing to recharge in some way. For those Leos that you're getting into a relationship with Judgment, you could have tried to get back together with an ex with the Five of Cups and Judgment. You could have tried to get back together with an ex in the recent past. Maybe it didn't work out. Some of you, it could be happening here in December. Others, you could be manifesting a new relationship. You have aces, you have ones, and then you have the tens here. So some of you could be actually manifesting a new relationship. Other Leos, I mean, this is where your focus is at. Maybe a child, family, thinking about family, manifesting for your family. Some of you Leos may be moving house. Family is very significant. Feeling incredibly grateful for the people that you have around you here in December. Energy around the second week. This is interesting. We do have the Nine of Wands with the King of Pentacles. So interesting. Nine of Wands can speak about walls. You putting walls up. You having boundaries, Leo. So I did mention an ex. This King of Pentacles could be an ex. And maybe you're blocking this person out. This person could be trying to communicate with you here around the second week, or you could be communicating with them. Nine of Wands is someone who is not backing down. Yeah, this person is persevering. They're not giving up. They're incredibly passionate. The Nine of Wands for me, though, can be a little bit of like a defensive, even suspicious sort of energy. It can represent putting up walls, blocking someone out. And so for some of you, it's this King of Pentacles. Others, I mean, this is you not giving up. This is you persevering as far as you moving forward, manifesting. You know, you want what you want. For some of you, you're maybe even refusing to take a break here. You're very passionate about manifesting this new job, this business. And in the position of your power, I have the Three of Pentacles with the Four of Cups. Yeah, so those of you that this is like a new job, a new maybe career path. Maybe you don't like the people that you work with, or here around this time, you might not be liking the people that you work with the Three of Pentacles and the Four of Cups. This is kind of feeling a little bored, a little flat, with either the job that you're doing or the people that you're working with. Also, if you're being offered a contract here at this time, some of you with this Nine of Wands, I mean, this is you not backing down. This is you incredibly passionate here, not giving up on something that you desire. And it could have something to do with a contract. Four of Cups, not feeling inspired or not interested in what's being offered to you. And so that's why we see you so incredibly passionate. This is why you're making changes, because maybe you weren't happy with your job. Some of you could be maybe working for yourself, or you're trying to maybe start a business. Could be going back to an old job for other Leos. In the position of how others are viewing you, this is so interesting because we have the Queen of Cups with the Queen of Cups. So yeah, people external to you, Leo, friends, family, they're viewing you as very emotional at this time. So this is around Christmas time. This is around the 3rd week. So for some of you, more emotional. But this can also be you following your heart, listening to your intuition at this time. Because you're not happy with something, you're emotionally bored, flat. And so for some of you here, you're following your heart. You could be dealing with a water sign person as well. So a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. And in the hopes and fears, we have the 3 of Wands with the Fool. So yeah, hoping to be able to take that risk, to move forward down that new path. And this is something to do with business partners, collaborations. And so for some of you, maybe someone wants to work with you. 2nd, 3rd week of the month. You could be turning this person down. Maybe it's a water sign. I mean, it could be for a number of different reasons. It could be because you don't trust this person. For some of you Leos, this is all about the people that you're working with here at this time. The 3 of Wands talks about you expanding your horizons. This is representing expansion, growth. For some of you, are trying something new. Or you're moving in a new direction here at this time. Some of you could be meeting the right people here at this time. I feel like for some of you, you're meeting the right person, or you're meeting the right people. The right people are around you, but it's possible that some of you, because we see you guarded, so it's possible that some of you, you're suspicious of these people. Again, the past is significant, so this could be someone that you already worked with in the past. Maybe there's a history with this person, and so there's like a hesitant energy here. And then energy that you have leaving the month of December, Leo, going into 2020. This is how you're starting off the new year. We have the Hierophant with the 10 of Swords. So maybe some of you Leos are dealing with a Taurus. Taurus, it could be this King of Pentacles. 10 of Swords, if someone stabbed you in the back, or you just went through a difficult time. For some of you, you are healing. You are rising up from this. But with the Hierophant, maybe something didn't work out legally with an organization, a company. But this is the worst being behind you. There could be something going on with your coworkers. For some of you, you're being watched. So be aware of that. You're being watched. So if you work for a large company, you're being watched, Leo. I'm just seeing what I'm getting here. And maybe some of you are realizing it. Maybe you're finding out about it. You could be watching this reading maybe around the second, third week, because some of you are maybe finding out about it here at this time, second, third week. So that could be when you're watching this reading and I'm telling you, or maybe something happens in the workplace where you're becoming aware. The Hierophant can speak about traditions, something being done in a more traditional fashion, also doing the right thing. And so maybe some of you are just ending a cycle. You're putting the past behind you at this time. We see some of you starting a new job. Maybe you're leaving a company for another company. Maybe you're going into business for yourself. You could be learning something, getting some important advice here. It could be at the end of the month here. This is a cycle that's completing. We have the 10, we have the 1. And so if you've had like a legal matter that's been ongoing, for some of you, this is coming to a close. This is coming to a close, and we do see healing energy here. Yeah, so I just want to pull, I'm just going to pull another card here just to get a little bit more insight. Leo, we're looking at the Hierophant and the 10 of Swords. I definitely see some of you being watched. So we have the Heart card. So this can represent a partnership that's significant. So some of you, it could be that you're in a relationship with an earth sign person, could also be a water sign person. Others, maybe you're married. So with the Hierophant, this can represent your marriage or a traditional relationship. Some of you, that's where your focus is with the 10 of Cups here. If you're going through a divorce, I see you fighting for what you feel you deserve and not settling for less. You could be viewed as an emotional being at this time. But with the Hierophant, things will be done in a more traditional way. Also, doing what is right. Doing what is right. And this is around a relationship, a partnership. But also this card can represent you being very passionate. You being very passionate. Yeah, and I feel like you're going to be successful. Here's the Sun. I feel like you're going to be successful. This is you maybe seeing that silver lining, Leo. Closing the door on the past. Let's pull you an additional guidance card. All right, so focusing on your love life, Leo, this is the Romance Angel Oracle card deck, focusing on love and relationship matters for Leo for December 2019. For some of you, a relationship could be ending. Let's see. Yeah. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. For those Leos that you're wondering how another person is feeling about you, you know, if you're breaking up or not, if you have a love interest around you, I am going to be pulling a love message card. This is from a fellow YouTuber. All right, so this is for those Leos that you're wondering maybe how someone is feeling, how they're thinking. This can be someone you're with. This can be someone you're splitting up with. It can be a love interest as well. All right, so we have 3 cards that are upright. You have lots of additional guidance. I'm not taking this one. It's not upright, but I am taking these, Leo, and now I am pulling you a health and well-being focused oracle. Leo for December 2019, Leo. For some of you, I feel like your heart is healing. So if there was a breakup, or if you are, for some of you, you could be maybe not renewing a contract, something with a contract, something with business partners. There could be an ending for some of you. We see a cycle completing, but you're getting over this. For some of you, it's like you've already gone through this. Maybe it's been an ongoing thing. You've already been dealing with this. This is the worst being behind you. This is the worst being behind you. So yeah, it's definitely a very powerful reading. Please watch your other signs. All right. And don't shoot the messenger, Leo. Okay, so interesting because we have mountains. Stand your ground. This is the additional guidance for you, Leo, for December. Stand your ground, which we see you doing that. We have the 9 of Wands here. I mean, we see you, for some of you, you're rejecting an offer, rejecting a contract, not settling for less. You're standing your ground. And then we have Ear Guardian, shift your perception. So if you are faced with an obstacle, a mountain, an obstacle that you have to overcome, Leo, the way you look at this challenge is so very important. So you want to, for some of you, what's needed is maybe taking a step back and looking at the larger picture. That could be something that's needed here in December. Others, how you kind of tackle this mountain, this challenge is so important. You want to remain positive, that's for sure. You don't want to allow your fears to get the best of you. You need to have a positive perspective and confidence within yourself as you move up this mountain, because that's what you're doing. For some of you, you're moving up this mountain. You're actually overcoming this. You are going to be successful. We have the Ace of Swords here. This is a cycle that's completing. Now, focusing on your love life, Leo. Focusing on your love life. We have engagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. We have new love. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. And we have reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning to your life. Now, maybe this person has popped up for some of you in November. And with this person popping up, we have that 5 of Cups there. If someone popped back up in your life, Leo, maybe it's stirring up old feelings. You could be suspicious of this person. Your walls are up for some of you. You could be dealing with an earth sign. You could be dealing with an air sign. For some of you, you're going to need some time. You could be rejecting this person around the 3rd week. You just need some time. Also, maybe what it is that they're offering you, you want more. You want more. Maybe needing to communicate. For some of you, that's what's needed. You need to speak your truth. Some of you reconciling. Others, you have new love coming in. No matter how you resonate with this on the love front, with engagement, you're going through changes. Some of you are going from single to getting into a relationship. Others, you could be getting engaged. Someone from your past could be coming back into your life. If you were wondering how someone was feeling about you, Leo, what someone is thinking, now this could be you feeling like this, Leo, or the other person feeling like this. I feel like I'm waiting for something that isn't going to happen. So, for some of you, you're dealing with someone who feels as though something is not going to happen. So maybe they're waiting on you, waiting for you to come around. For some of you Leos, you are my heaven on earth. And then we have, there's just something about you I'm scared to lose because I know I won't find it in anyone else. Wow, Leo. So someone is afraid to lose you. Someone is afraid to lose you. But maybe they're starting to feel a little discouraged. So just keep that in mind. It could be that you're rejecting this person. Or if they're offering you something, maybe for some of you, you need to communicate that you want something more. Maybe what they're offering to you is not enough. You need more. So maybe some of you need to communicate that. You might need to put that out there. Three of Pentacles is all about teamwork, working together. And so for some of you, that's what's needed at this time, is working together. And then looking at health and well-being, unconditional joy. Dear Archangel Raphael, thank you for helping me appreciate everything that makes me happy right now, which you do have a lot to be thankful for. You have a lot to be thankful for. I think that you are experiencing incredible energies that you have coming up here, but you have a lot to be thankful for. You are going to experience that unconditional joy. You have the Ace of Cups. For some of you with the Four of Swords, you are healing. You are healing. You are rising up. Some of you are maybe reinventing yourself with the Magician twice. You have this creative, passionate energy. So some of you are reinventing yourself. Could be starting a business, but you already have a lot to be thankful for. And now some of you have new love coming in, or you're getting engaged. Yeah, you're taking a relationship to another level. Some of you are meeting someone maybe in the workplace, and this person might not be your usual type. So just keep that in mind. You know, if you've been single for a while, I would meditate on this, but with the Four of Swords, maybe some of you aren't. I would take my time and think about this. You could be suspicious of someone, of their intentions. So communication is key. Communication is what's needed for some of you. This could be love in the workplace. But this could be something really good. This could be something really good. All right, Leo. So I hope that you found this reading helpful. If you are not subscribed to my channel, please do subscribe. If you are interested in having a private reading, please check out northeasttarot.com. Have a great month, guys. Take care.